Hello there. Right, this video is about the importance of keeping detailed records of everything you're doing, all the trades you're putting on. Now, if you're not doing it already, then you need to start keeping records of all the Dutches that you're putting on. So if you have a look at the bottom of this video, you'll see two links, depending on which version of Excel you've got, to just a basic spreadsheet to start you off. All I've literally done is just create the headers that you need. Now, the majority of you will probably be doing this anyway, so this video isn't really applicable to you. This is mainly for new people, just to get people so we're all on the same page, basically. Now, if you want to be successful at gambling or any type of financial trading, if you want to call it that, you need to start keeping records of what you're doing. For the purposes, as the data starts to build up, you can see patterns emerging, such as the number of times that you're winning versus losing, and you can start charting your profit and doing projections and stuff like that. Whereas if you're just one of these people who just goes and throws 20 quid on a horse every now and again, and if you win, fantastic. If you don't, you just keep going like that, then you'll probably not really be successful in the long term with that approach. You need to treat this as a proper business and keep accurate records of everything that you're doing. So this is just to start you off. You can obviously change any of these if you want. But to show you, oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, this is the one off our site, up to date. Now you can do this is Excel 2007. So what you can do with this, as an example, is you can go to Insert, and then you can go to Line Chart, and then to, I believe you can do it with this one. If you just wait for a moment. Okay. I think you can see it hanging about here. Okay, and then if you right click on that and choose select data, just need to hide that. Tell you what, need to move this up a little bit because I can't see the slider on the screen. Okay, right. Okay, now you need to basically select the profit column for the 5% of the bank. Okay, there we go. Right, and then click OK. And somewhere up here we've got a nice little chart, and you can enlarge this to whatever size you want. Now, what this is actually showing you is the profit for the 5% of your bank. Now, we've started this off with a £2,000 bank, which means the very first stake that we put down would be at £100. Then, if we won, it would be 5% of the new balance. So you're actually seeing it starting off close to zero, and the reason why that is because this is based off the profit in excess of the £2,000. So the £2,000 is actually not shown on here. It's just the pure profit on top of that, which is being shown. So in 5 months, from the 17th of March 2010 up to today, which is the 7th of August 2010, you can see that we've actually we're actually on about £4,200, which is a huge leap. That's actually £4,200 profit, starting with a bank of £2,000 5 months ago, which is absolutely phenomenal growth for a betting system to achieve results such as that. Now, as you can see, what actually happened is we had the first, I'm seeing this as being in 3 sections. The first section was a nice upward curve. We were making profit all the time. Then we had a period where it was like meandering downwards for a bit. Then it picked up again. Then it sort of done a little sharp drop. Then we had this massive surge over about the last say 2.5 months, something like that. Now the way the mathematics in which this works is probability is very much on our side. So in the long term, you will make money. Now, a lot of people, when they experience periods like this, they'll pull out and basically say, "Oh, this is no good. I'm losing money," and go on to another betting method, and then they'll do the same there. They'll have a winning period, then as soon as they start having a losing period, they'll just drop it and move on to something else, and they'll just keep doing that forever, basically, and they'll never ever get anywhere with that mentality. If you've got a betting system that works like this, you need to stick with it and believe that when it is having a period where you're on a slight downward tick, that it will pull back, and this system will pull back, because I've seen data from this system going back ages, more data than what is actually shown on the site, and it is always on an upward curve. Now, I've gone off on a little tangent there. I'm going to do a video later on about the psychology of betting and managing your money as well, but to keep on track with what this video is about, it's basically trying to make the point that you need to start keeping records, because only then you can progress with what you're doing and actually see things. And if you stick with a betting system such as this for a period of time, when you actually start seeing the upward curve on a graph, if you were to do it like this, it actually gives you confidence to continue. Whereas if you weren't keeping records at all, you wouldn't be able to see that in the data. So it's good to get into the habit from the very beginning of keeping records. Now, when you're on your 10-day trial, it's up to you whether you actually keep records. I advise that you do that. Or you can actually just visit the site and look at them on the spreadsheet daily. We'll actually do it for you. But because of the fact that when you go on and place your own selections, you're going to be getting different odds to what we actually got when we generated the selections. So your results are going to be different, and your profit is going to be different to what we're getting because of the difference in the odds. So for that reason alone, you want to be doing this yourself. So if we just stand back for a moment and just look at what this service can actually do for you, if you were to actually become a full member permanently, which a lot of people are. This is the reason why people are sticking with this service, because of the huge profit potential in the long term that it provides. Now, during the 10-day trial, you probably have the majority of, if not all, will be winners. You may have the odd loser in there based on the fact that it's 80% generally, but what you're actually looking for is in the long term. You're actually looking to be in this for the long term. Now, 10 days is not really enough time to make a determination on the long term sort of benefits of this system, which is why we provide the historic data going back, so you can actually go and see it for yourself to actually determine whether this service is right for you or not. So what you can do if you're interested is you can click on the updated results section on the website, and there's a little link here where you can actually go directly to the online spreadsheet, and then all you do is you can't actually see it on the video. In fact, I'll just move it over a little bit. You go to File, download as Excel spreadsheet, and you can actually save the spreadsheet to your desktop and then do whatever you want with it. So this video is quite short and sweet today, so I'll say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye now.